The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. State about to kick off to get this game started. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense takes the field. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways that this guy is very dangerous.
This time he's got it. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Quarterback on the keeper. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to pop the draw. Makes a man miss. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. They'll give it to him again. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Going with the counter play here. Pushes ahead for 2 to the 7-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Hunter. Touchdown, Bucks! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Kansas State's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this one ought to be a ton of fun. A couple of guys who operate at an ultra-elite level.
Man, and you just know you're going to get points today. Both offenses have great signal callers, great quarterbacks, so you know every possession, Jesse, really matters.
Yeah, this is a quarterback duel. Make no mistake about it. And honestly, this game could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Bring in the heat. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Now on first down from the 30. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give out of the gun. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And now on 3rd down after that last run. Johnson wants to throw it. And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete. Kansas State will have to punt it away. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll try the right side. That's a live ball. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He's looking to throw. Took a shot as he threw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. On the return, it's Lockett. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Johnson looking to throw. Right down the middle. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. K-State sends the punt team onto the field ready to boot it away. Bringing it back, it's Hunter. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Puts him in the spin cycle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them. But you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking to throw. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Kansas State, 0.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Johnson wants to throw it. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brown. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the returner will be brought down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
Fires toward the end zone. And that one's going to be incomplete. He was throwing for the touchdown, but just couldn't get the foot down inbounds. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Quarterback adapted. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. That defensive end came off the ball with 1 goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands, and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer. Nice technique. Nice job working around the corner. Nice job getting that quarterback and getting the sack.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Makes the grab outside. It's Giddens. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the single back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. Johnson looking to throw. Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The give to the back. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. That's caught. It's Hunter. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered out.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the lone running back. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got his man quickly. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Sanders. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Colorado! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, let's recap that top 5 matchup that just went final moments ago. Ohio State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Buckeyes ever do that? Each week in college football, the tests are just so tough. Although nothing compares to a top 5 duel, a revealing outcome with massive implications, men.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking down the middle. Almost accepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. With the catch, it's Cephas. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Roughing the pass. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. Trying to get to him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Giddens. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the tight end. And the Wildcats will hustle to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the ball will come to rest just inside the 40-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got it. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air, it's Sanders. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Boulder. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Kansas State will kick it off to start things in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Johnson wants to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Offense gets set for second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Cephas. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Faced with a third and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. He's got an open man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Defense.
defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Looking for room, it's Giddens. Nifty little dance step. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're getting this guy lathered up. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They're testing the right side here. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Boy, they love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Johnson looking to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down, or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He leaves it with the back. Tried to get him a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And now on 3rd down, shadowed their own goalpost, needing some breathing room. They'll give it to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Buffaloes line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double-teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips to try to give your quarterback more time.
That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. Johnson wants to throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Motion from the offense. The play action fake. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Just drives it between the uprights. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. The offense has already made the long field goal. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They feed him again. They knock him down after a pickup of 4. Ball is at the 9-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Absolutely perfect. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Tennessee left little doubt You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. They believe they can run right here. Bulls his way forward. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out fast. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin side. My goodness. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Give to the single back. Makes a man miss.
There's just so much for this defense to figure out. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too.
Touchdown, Bucks! And the beatdown has ensued. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Runs through the tackle. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. To the ground, he's got it again.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a 1st down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Jukes his way for more. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Going up top on 1st down. He fires one deep down the right side. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. Got enough space. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Kansas State in business in the red zone. They'll run play action. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Can't get him to the ground. Picked his way through the traffic for 6. It'll be a false start.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Offense set on first down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the ground with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with second and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Horn. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. Power football with the run. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Sanders. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off play action on first down. It's caught downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the from here. Throws to the tight end. And he can't grab the bullet pass on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. The completion well past the sticks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Getting some heat. Oh, it's a fumble. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive, but the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. The give from the gun. Dances away from 1. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free before on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The give to the tailback. Oh, better check some ankles. He makes a move and gets down to the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? He'll do it himself. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Clemson was far from the friendly confines of Death Valley, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games and had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll call for the fair catch here. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.